really, dude? You're going to meow the second I go to start the show. Like, that's how this works. Welcome to the G.N.A. podcast, Games, Nerds, and Alcohol, where you get a cat walking in and just randomly meowing at you because I don't know. He wants to meow, and that's
he came in late on his sync count.
He did. He didn't sync right. He was like, he's like, walks in, he's like, I'm gonna sync and meow. Really, you're gonna make him meow more? Like that shit's gonna. Oh boy, this is gonna be a great show. So it looks like we're being joined by Strawberry, the meowy cat that you hear.
I really hope we can hear that because I can't hear it yet.
I'll turn that shit up. I'll definitely turn that shit up. Like I'm gonna crank it so all you hear is In fact, if I can get the pitch right, I might like turn it into a siren.
Just don't turn it into the purge siren. We might scare some people.
Well, you heard him. We got Blue Shark joining us tonight. How are you feeling, Blue? Sky, moon, stars, my blood pressure.
I'm feeling a lot better than I did last weekend. Last weekend wasn't good.
Oh, what happened last weekend?
I ate the wrong leftovers.
Oh, well, if it helps, I ate some moldy raspberries.
Yeah, did you have to deal with the stomach issues that resulted from that, or no?
I don't know. I just ate them a little while ago.
Well, good luck with that,
dude. I mean, seriously, I ate. What did I eat? I ate those friggin' I ate the bodega sushi, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like seriously, I ate bodega sushi. If I ate bodega sushi and didn't die, a friggin' few moldy raspberries is not gonna hurt me.
Well, no, but I mean, like, you know, diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration sucks ass.
Pepto-Bismol.
True.
And we're being joined by Damok this evening. Damok, how are you doing, good sir?
Amazingly still alive and surprisingly healthy, according to the doctors.
2020 hasn't killed you yet?
I've gotten better, yet I feel worse, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm getting better.
Getting quite better. Oh, man. So, Damok, I gotta ask, just only because I threw on a friggin' British voice there. Did you actually listen to the April Fool's episode yet?
No.
You are dead to me.
There's an April Fool's episode?
You are dead to me. You are so dead to me.
Something?
You were supposed to listen to the April 1st episode, damn it.
When the fuck was this? It's been so long since I've been on the podcast. Dude, I don't know what happened.
It came out April 1st. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, but I drink a lot, so I forget things quite often. But April 1st episode, so...
You're dead to me.
Let me make a note.
You're so dead to me. Like, literally...
Oh, it's fine. Okay, weeks. Google. Set a reminder for 11 a.m. tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow at 11 a.m. What's the reminder?
Listen to April 1st podcast, G.N.A.
I can only set reminders for times in the future. When do you want to be reminded?
Tomorrow at 11 a.m.
She doesn't like the date.
Tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Okay, so now that there's fucking Google Home things throughout the entire household right now, hopefully it will work.
Do you have enough guns in the house in case they decide to uprise? Okay. That answers that question.
As he asks that question, Damok just leans forward and pulls up. What was that, a Glock?
I got a Glock on my desk.
Yeah,
all the time.
just leans forward, pulls up a Glock, just holds it up. It's like, yeah, okay. Oh,
I don't know about that connected home thing.
You know, we finally ditched Alexa, and I have to give it to Cecil. If it wasn't for Cecil, I never would have picked up that free Google Home that came with my Spotify. And now there are 3 Nest or Google Nest Minis because they're no longer Home Minis. And then we have the Google Hub, the Nest Hub that has the screen in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
So Selkie can watch The Office and read her cooking and all of that while she's doing all of her stuff. So yeah, my house is now Googled badly.
Dude, you know what? I'm not horribly dissing Alexis, but Google's just they've really nailed it. Yeah, no,
Not
whatever.
Alexis. It's just Alexa.
Whatever. That bitch.
There are missing features, and Google needs to really get some basic features figured out. The configuration settings are a huge pain in the ass for Google, where they are super simple with a wonderful app for Alexa. However, we noticed that using the one Google Home versus the one Alexa that we had, that we've much preferred Google over Alexa.
Only thing though is that on Google you can't play Skyrim.
Yeah, that's disappointing. But so Damok, do you greet the NSA every morning?
Hang on, I think he's trying to play Skyrim.
Say again. Sorry, I was playing Skyrim.
Okay. No problem.
Do you greet the NSA every morning now that you have all these connected devices?
So I have a new job, and yeah, dude, it doesn't matter. They're watching me 24/7 at this point. So I fucking gave up. It's not like I do anything like, oh my God, I watch some fucking Pornhub once in a while. Oh well.
Yeah, it's not that you watch some Pornhub every once in a while. It's the content that you watch on Pornhub that is disturbing.
Whips and chains excite me, dude. Shit.
Well, and we've got.
I love you more than the. What did you used to say, Cecil? I think I love you more than the Japanese love.
I think porn. I love you more than the Japanese love tentacle porn. That's actually, I stole that from My Favorite Martian. And I don't know if you just actually heard her, but we've got a lurker hanging out in back. Lex is actually just sitting here chilling with us. I'm mildly scared and very aroused.
All I said was don't let him near my toy box.
I just go, sticks and stones can break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
Right? That's what, I mean, I have my own toy box. I'm pretty good. I don't like using other people's gear. After that one incident, I've gagged on a couple things that I was not happy about.
So this reminds me of something that I heard on one of the Ninja Pancake podcasts. I forget which one it was, but it was a couple. They were talking about they had their mother over, and they were sitting downstairs, and one of them goes, "Did you lock the chest?" And the other just gets this look of horror. It's just like, and then the horror overcame me, and I realized, oh shit, your mother's going to see that if she goes in the closet. And it's this chest of all these sex toys. Yeah. And their her mother-in-law was staying in their bedroom for like the weekend.
Oh boy. So,
there's a box that my brother-in-law has been informed that if anything ever happens to the two of us, not to open it, just throw it away.
Yep, just cut the wires that are going into it and throw it out.
Good plan. We all need these clauses in our wills.
See, now
we told him.
I've already contacted the one person that I need to, and I've told him, look, if anything happens to me, this folder on this computer needs to be destroyed. No questions asked. Don't look in the folder. Just destroy it.
These are my dying words.
Mm-hmm. And literally, I'll be on my deathbed going, my password is... And then the dumbass is going to be sitting there.
You're doing it wrong, dude.
How do you spell
you keep it on
Giga?
A portable drive, okay? That way it's easily thrown in the microwave and no one has to worry about it.
No, actually, it's I am way more paranoid. I've got a kill switch thing that I got to reset like every week on my computer. So if I don't reset it, it actually nukes it, wipes my whole drive, and replaces everything with zeros.
I joked about that. Is the what?
Is the kill switch engaged?
Oh.
Almost.
I joked about having something like that on my computer, and then it became what do you have on your computer? And then, I just sacrificed my computer, be like, no, it was a joke. It was a joke. Look, there's nothing there. Yeah. So now I just keep it on a portable hard drive.
Yeah, there's nothing there because the kill switch was engaged.
Oh, yeah.
So what did you have on there?
Well,
lots,
you see.
and lots of tentacle porn. Lots.
So is that why the Japanese tried to invade us?
Have you guys actually, now that we're actually just, that tentacle porn thing came back up, have you guys actually heard My Favorite Martian?
No, I've only heard that little highlight of what you used to always say.
Dude, the tentacle porn one and Tig Old Biddies. Two that you have to hear from. Tig Old Biddies.
Well, there's something I could recommend to y'all. It was, I originally saw it on iFunny, and then I was like, there has to be more to this. Shoot, it just jumped. Don't jump too far.
Well, don't play with it and it won't jump.
Well, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. What can I say, folks?
Watch a lot of Pornhub, so, yeah.
The Cooties, My Calling.
Actually, you know what? That just made me think of something. All those years as a young kid trying to avoid getting cooties, that's like the actual only practical skill I learned in school.
Yeah, that sounds
like that. Like that's actually functional right now.
Our government.
Seriously, think about it.
Yes. The whole like drawing thing doesn't really, vaccinate you though.
How do you know?
Swear to God, dude, we're gonna go, and you're gonna go to CVS to get your vaccination, and they're just gonna be like circle, circle, dot, dot, and be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be like
$75 for this shit.
You're gonna be like, that's not gonna work. You're gonna walk in there. That's what's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna be sitting there staring at you with this smug ass look on my face, going, Told you.
That vaccine's gonna be about that effective anyway.
Probably.
No, seriously. We're seeing people having reoccurring cases of it already.
Yeah, we don't get too political here, right? But it's showing that any vaccine that would be developed is only going to be 70% effective and all of that. But you have to take in the O blood being pretty much perseverant and automatically vaccinated to a certain extent. Like, it's going to get really fucking nasty and really fucking weird, but hopefully you're not a goddamn moron and you go get a fucking vaccine.
Look, all I want to know is, will the vaccine give me a boner?
I swear to fucking God, dude, my phone must be listening, because every time you've talked about like boners and Cialis and whatever those white things are, my Facebook advertisements are everything about that. And did you know that they sell a $4 Viagra that I do not need a prescription for? And I was like, well, I'm not clicking on that link, but yeah.
Well, actually, I've got Cialis. If you like some, I've got some in the bedroom.
I'm not sure what it does, and yeah, I don't know, dude. I've taken one big Viagra one time, and that hard-on lasted way too long, and you can only beat off so many times.
Oh, dude, there was a kid that I went to high school with. He was, after we graduated, like 3 or 4 months after we graduated, I heard he got caught on a playground after dark by the cops, and they searched him, and the kid had Viagra on him. I'm like, why the fuck would you need that at 18?
Now,
like,
the word need, you threw that out there. You threw that out there pretty quickly.
You don't. You don't.
I agree with Cecil. You threw the word need out there quickly. I did not need it, but my buddy Earnhardt, who was twice my size, was like, hey man, I got these maximum strength ones. I went, this could be great. Yeah, no, dude, don't do it. The girlfriend was done after the first hour, and I was just stuck to myself, and it wasn't so fun. Like, I thought it'd be like, this would be great, but like, it hurts.
Yeah, the only thing that I've gotten so far, the only complaint I've gotten is I think you used the words volume control.
See, and I thought that's asparagus. If you eat a lot of asparagus and all of that, and then you eat a lot of fucking pineapple and it tastes good, so she doesn't mind the volume, but god damn, dude.
Yeah, the only words I got were volume control. And I literally just looked at her and went, did the shrug of like, You know? Actually, it was more like a shrug like this going.
I'm sorry about your hair, sweetheart, but this is just happening.
Yep. So, Blue.
Yes, sir.
Now that we're talking about, all this Viagra and sex stuff,
Uh-huh.
you're getting married.
You're skipping topics.
I am. I'm going straight into the meat of things.
We can't do that.
You okay?
That's not what this show's about. No.
Yeah, no, it's the best part.
You're
There is no
skipping
about.
topics. What do we have to talk about?
Oh, we got to talk about what people are drinking.
Yeah, so let's go through this, and then you can bug me with questions later. Damok, what you drinking, bud?
I started with bourbon. I moved on to beer. See, burping already. Yeah, I got some Elysian Space Dust.
Oof.
Watched a movie with the family and started drinking a couple beers. Just relaxing.
What about you, Blue? What are you drinking?
Oh, what am I drinking?
Was this a surprise?
I'm glad you asked. You ready for this?
My nipples are so hard right now I could cut glass. Bullshit. No way!
Yeah.
120-minute IPA! How long has it been
Dogfish
aging?
Head. It's been sitting for 1 year.
Oh.
That's why I had the paperback. Keep the sunlight out.
That's why it's in a brown bottle.
Yeah, but extra protection.
Yeah, you gotta double wrap it. Everybody knows you double wrap. God.
No, you don't. It comes off. It comes off quick. It's bad. Then you get that weird call. Hey, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, this glass top desk is not a wonderful idea with certain unstable items.
Just
this
remember,
shit's dark.
Yeah, just remember, don't pour the whole thing out. It's gonna have that crap at the bottom.
All right, I still got a
It
little
has
bit of
crap at the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom
sediment. All right. Yeah.
All my bottles did.
Holy shit. That is
God.
dark.
That looks so yummy. Oh man.
That is it's very ambery.
Oof.
I wasn't going to think that was going to be so ambery. I don't remember the other one being this dark.
No,
The
it actually
90
wasn't.
minute?
No, the 90-minute is freaking see-through by comparison.
Okay. So. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that is. Bread?
I mean, this is a beer.
Do I have COVID? No, I don't. It's not that floral. I would have thought it would be more floral. Let's see.
Well, that's not a good face. That's like the first time you taste pussy face.
What is that?
Well, I can
That's
assure you
the-
it wasn't pussy.
Oh God, don't get her butthole in my nose.
No. It's it wasn't. I wasn't expecting that.
No, it changes. Like, it's a completely different flavor after a year.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I didn't have it. I only bought one of these things, so
I'll bring you more.
I haven't had it like, fresh. This is like aged. A cider, like spiced, like I don't know.
Well, here, how about this? Does it taste like you're drinking 20% by volume alcohol?
Yeah, it kind of does. But I don't know. It's got a lot going on to it. It's kind of hard to describe. The only thing that I really can think of that comes to mind that has a similar element to this is like a spiced, unfiltered apple cider. Like it's got that complexity to it. It's got that color to it. I am tasting a little bit of bitter now.
I was going to say, you should be tasting a lot of bitter.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bitter as I thought it was going to be.
Well, see, that's the funny thing is that the higher you go on the bitterness scale, the IBU scale, the higher you go on that, the less bitter it tastes to me. But everybody's like, oh no, the higher you go with the more bitter. I'm like, no, it doesn't taste more bitter to me. Like the 60-minute tastes way more bitter than the 120.
Yeah, maybe.
The 60-minute is way more bitter than the 90-minute.
Yeah.
90 was a good place to start with Dogfish Head.
Oh, yeah. 90's
I was not disappointed with 90-minute. This is a whole nother animal.
Now imagine a keg of that.
Imagine doing a keg stand off of that. And there's Damok just going, I'm trying to forget, honestly.
No. The problem is I did forget. There's only pictures that remind me that actually happened.
Aged for a decade or so. I wonder how this would taste in 10 years.
Whoa.
It's good. It's not as earth-shattering to me, I guess, as it was to you, Cecil. I remember you talking about it. You were pretty impressed by it.
Well, the first time I had it, remember, was in Brattleboro, Vermont. And it was at a tasting that was a Dogfish Head tasting in the hotel I was in. So I literally got it. And the thing is, I hate to say this, but you're drinking it wrong.
Oh, yeah?
You're supposed to drink it out of a brandy snifter.
Oh, I don't have a brandy snifter. So, oh well. I don't remember there being those directions on the bottle.
There isn't, and I'm drinking it straight out of the bottle. It all depends. It's just really expensive to drink straight out of the bottle. If you're going to do it, you might as well buy a brandy snifter.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? Worldwide barley or something like that?
The Worldwide Stout?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
That was well worth it. I thoroughly enjoyed that. My memories of the 90-minute is so much more than this. I mean, this is kind of an enigma to me. I really can't place like the flavor. Like it doesn't taste like apple
fresh.
No, never.
Okay.
I only bought the one bottle, and I was like, aged as well, and I was like, all right, well, let's try this. So I held it for a year.
All right, you're supposed to drink one fresh, one at 6 months, and one in a year, so that you can understand and then really say, oh, I like it at 6 months, or I really like it at a year.
I think I just got a little bit of citrus out of that.
So the 120 to me is exactly what you described. Is a very, very complex beer. It's got so much going on. I've had 120s where, like the 120 where we had the keg, that was a very, very sweet and floral beer.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was so fucking easy to drink, but halfway through the glass, you were like, oh, fuck, I made a mistake.
Yeah. About halfway through the second... No, it's probably the first glass. I realized very quickly that buying the keg, mistakes were made. Because I had that keg hanging around here for a long time. And I was drinking a lot of 120. I was honestly a little 120'd out by the end of that keg.
2 months. Thank you, Lex. Yeah, I remember you were on the show. Like, what are you drinking tonight? 120.
Yeah. Next show. What are you drinking tonight? 120. What are you drinking tonight?
You were drinking it fucking warm and spoiled and all of that. And, oh, God. Once this COVID shit is over and we can all really get together, we set up kegs at God's house. He has technically they fucked up, so he has an IPA on tap that he wasn't planning for, but he does have Dark Hollow on tap as well. So, yeah. But as far as the Worldwide Stout Blue, when we were talking about it, I have to agree with Co, where it was really, really good, but for the price, it did not blow my mind. I would drink a cheaper Dark Hollow any day and enjoy it.
Mm. I like the Worldwide Stout.
Dark Hollow.
I like the Worldwide Stout a lot, but I agree with you. I would honestly go with a nice Dark Hollow. If it was like, hey, you could spend $10 on this 12 ounce or $10 on this 16 ounce. I'd be like, I'll go for the Dark Hollow. More volume, same punch.
Really? Does it have that barley taste to it?
Dark Hollow?
Yeah.
No. It's got like a bourbony taste to it, to be honest.
It's bourbon barrel aged. It's got a very chocolatey taste. So when you think of the Worldwide Stout, how it had that big punch of chocolate towards the end, think about Dark Hollow has a more bourbony taste up front with a good chocolate punch, but it mellows out to a soft bourbon chocolate mix in the end. At least it does to me. And on tap at God's house it's pretty nice.
So, fun fact, do you know how many calories are in that one bottle of 120-minute IPA?
That's your entire diet for 2 weeks, bro. You're done.
It's like 450 calories.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Let's see. What about this one? Nope, it's not on the can.
Yeah, I looked it up because I was going to have one the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I got these 120s that have literally been aging here for like 3 years. Let me go grab one. And I picked it up, and I'm like, how many calories are in this thing? I looked it up, I'm like, 450 calories? Holy hell. No wonder we all came back from friggin' Macedon with our fucking guts out to our kneecaps.
I did.
All right, so looking at Voodoo Ranger Higher Plane IPA.
Ooh, I like Voodoo Ranger.
Oh, let's see, 19.
I really do like Voodoo Ranger. I think their Imperial IPA.
Yeah,
good.
I like their hazy one.
Well, that's what this one is. The hazy Imperial.
Yeah.
Juicy Haze is good. I really like Juicy Haze.
Yeah, that's my definite favorite. Airplane calories.
Well, he's looking up calories for fucking alcohol. Cecil, you drinking anything?
For this one, this one says 0, which I don't know if that's accurate because I can't imagine a beer having
fuck it, dude. It has 0 calories. Keep fucking drinking. You're good to go, man. It doesn't fuck with your diet. Just keep drinking.
I'm not tracking that shit. I've never. I lied. I have tracked what I've eaten before, but now I just make sure I try to eat everything that's fresh, green, or like doesn't come in a package. That's
All right,
about
so
the only tracking I do.
I eat a lot of green shit, but I'm colorblind as fuck, so what's green to me is brown to other people, and it has not worked out so well.
All right, so have you guys ever just eaten green beans just raw?
Yes, yeah. I actually really like raw green beans.
Okay, 200 grams of green beans is a lot of fucking green beans. It took me 4 hours to eat them. My jaw hurt from chewing so fucking much.
Steam them.
Well,
it's all his braces.
I was gonna. Lex was like, "Hey, you can eat them just like this," and she grabs a green bean, shoves it in her face, and just cracks it off. And like, I'm like, well, fuck. I mean, geez, if you could do it, I can do it. So I'd like, all right,
so good.
Well, yeah, like the first couple
doesn't have this.
Yeah, the first couple were actually pretty good, and I'm like, hey, these aren't that bad.
She used to.
After like, I don't know, the third hour, I was like, I am done with fucking green beans. Like, I am so done with green beans right now. And right at this very moment, if I don't see another green bean for the next week, I will be ecstatic.
Think of like a sandwich-sized Ziploc bag full of green beans.
Yeah, that's 200 grams. A sandwich bag full of green beans. And like not like
Yeah.
oh it's full, like it's bulging full, like it's a fat fucker full.
Yeah, a lot of this, I've always made it a habit of when I'm prepping vegetables to at least try it raw, except for eggplant. I hear
like
that
eggplant
you
either
sh-
way.
no, or is it rhubarb that you should never have raw?
No, you can eat that raw too.
Yeah, you just can't eat the leaves.
Oh, okay.
The leaves are poisonous.
I don't know what's poisonous or not, and so I just eat if it comes out of a kitchen. If it doesn't come out of the kitchen, I try not to touch it. But I've learned that does not work so well for my my gut. So now I try and eat green things, and I really have to focus all of my energy and continually say, I love Cecil, he's my friend. I love Cecil, he's my friend. But Cecil has introduced Selkie to fucking Pharaoh and a whole bunch of other things. And my stomach says, oh look, Pharaoh! Blah! You have no more insides.
Yeah, some people can't handle certain diets, and you should really avoid. Like, I mean, there is a guy who literally like smoked cigarettes every day of his life and cooked everything in fat back, and he's just fine. And that kills a lot of other people, but like some of that healthy shit will kill some people. So you may wanna stay away from it, Damok.
No, it's really nice. It really helps me take a healthy 5 shits throughout the day.
Oh God, no. Lexus reminded me of this. Now, this is funny shit. So my parents, their friends came over from England, and they were on this vegan diet because the wife, what was her name? Robin? The wife was like, yeah, we're going to go vegan. So he's like, all right, yeah, sure, whatever. You know, just being a supportive husband. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll fucking do it. I don't care. So he's eating vegan. So they come over and we're like, hey, we got to go to this vegan restaurant now. So we're going to this vegan restaurant. And I'm like, I just order a salad, figuring like, all right, I'll just get a house salad, like a standard house salad, right? Yeah, I don't fucking like vegetables. I get this weird salad with all these chickpeas and all this other fucking shit on it. I'm like, I just wanted some friggin' green shit in a bowl with some dressing. That's all I wanted. Well, turns out, was it her? So it turns out that he is allergic to these vegetables. So they went on this vegan diet.
Like
And it-
4 years.
It was killing him. It was literally killing him. And he's just like, no, I'm fine. And he just was like being supportive, figuring, yeah, I'm fine. It was literally killing him because he was allergic to vegetables.
Hey, that weight loss is probably great, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he fucking
Jesus.
sucked pounds.
Nah, not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. It's unpleasant.
Unpleasant like the backseat of a Volkswagen?
You know, I've never actually rode in the backseat of Volkswagen.
God, you guys haven't seen Mallrats?
Yeah,
Shoddy.
I got that
I've
entirely.
ridden shoddy in a Volkswagen. I've never
Dude, I
ridden
don't
in the
think you've
backseat.
seen fucking Mallrats. No, I'm really concerned.
You haven't
No,
seen
I've seen
Mallrats?
Mallrats.
Well, then why the hell did you get my friggin' reference?
Because I saw Mallrats like 2000 and something.
It's
Still
butt sex
2000 and
joke.
something.
It's a butt sex joke. It's a butt sex joke. Get it, Blue? Jesus Christ! How they say it through the entire fucking movie? How are you missing it?
Long time.
But it doesn't matter. You should just
Look,
know it.
I keep some things in the vault and other things just fly right out.
You mean
Just
like
your
those
ass,
big guns?
dude.
20's kicking in.
Yep. 120's hitting like a freight train.
Yeah, it is. I'm a little disappointed. I'll try a fresh one. But I don't know. Maybe it was the amazement of just the fact that it wasn't so damn bitter that I really enjoyed 90. But I'll try a fresh one just to see. It's citrusy. It's got a lot of alcohol to it. Beyond that, I don't know. I don't know if it's really going to be worth it to spend $10 on a bottle.
It's $45 for a 4-pack.
Yeah, so like, whatever that is, like,
unless
12.
you're an asshole like me and finds it up in New York.
Wait, New York? The taxes?
No. I found it up in New York for $3 a 4-pack. I literally bought them out of everything I could carry. They had no clue what they
must have been aged, and they had no idea that it gets better with age.
They had Worldwide Stout right next to it, and I bought Worldwide Stout too. I was like, I walked up and I said, "Hey, is this price right?" And they looked at it, rang it up, and they said, "Yeah, that's the right price. I'll be right back." And I ran over and literally picked up like 2 cases, walked back up, and I'll say, "I'll take all this." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes, I will take all of this."
Oh yeah, dude, I would have fucking stationed guards on that shit. Like, all of it's mine. I don't go fuck.
Yeah, it clearly says on the bottle, ages well.
I'll bring some more down when I come down.
And they say that on their site. The way that you drink it, you drink one fresh, you drink one at 6 months, you drink one at a year, and you figure out what you truly like about it. I like them fresh. I did like one at 6 months. I have not gone all the way out to a year yet. But honestly, if I'm going to buy them, I'm going to drink them, and I don't hate them fresh. So, yeah, unfortunately, they never make it past.
All right, Damok, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing this weekend?
I don't know. Probably a whole lot of nothing.
Well,
maybe like commissioning you and all that to figure out how we can set up these subs.
All right, I'll bring up a like it's probably 18 months now, aged 120.
Okay,
I'm not drinking.
I mean, I know what the fresh, the 6 month, and the year tastes like. So 18 months, fuck yeah, let's try it. Because I think I drank one of yours before that was a year old.
I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones in the fridge that have been sitting there since Massanutten.
Good lord, man!
How long ago was Massanutten?
2 years,
over 18 months.
Oh, well then those.
At least 2 years.
Well,
does it get better after 2 years, or is it going to kill me?
Yes.
No, the bottle literally says you could age for a decade or so. So
yeah, but you realize the ABV goes up in them. So, like, is one bottle going to give me alcohol poisoning?
Have you had
shotgun it?
You were in the military. This shit shouldn't kill you.
That's true, actually. I just had another blood test thing, and I'm a lot healthier than I thought I would be.
Yeah. So, I came across this ad on iFunny for looks like a stout. And I'm curious if you guys have ever heard of it. Pipeworks is the brewery.
Pipeworks Brewery. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fluffo Sando.
Don't know that one.
Don't know that one.
I know Pipeworks. Don't know that one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a Cyberbug question?
Yeah,
probably.
You know what?
He does a lot of pipework stuff.
He does do a lot of Pipeworks.
Giggity.
He lays a lot of pipe.
What about Wicked Weed Brewery?
I know Wicked Weed.
Yeah. Love it.
Okay. Guilty Pleasures Variety 4-pack. S'mores.
I've not had the s'more.
Milk and Cookies.
No, I've had the Wicked Weed, and then I've had the one that actually smells like weed, like Hemperor, but it was the Wicked Weed one. Not very good, honestly. Wicked Weed, fuck, what do they sell? It's down to sheets. It's good. It's just not what I won't pick it up for a regular. So I don't know about their specialty ones.
Yeah, because they got this. They got S'mores, Milk and Cookies, which. So here we go. S'mores is an imperial stout. Milk and Cookies is also an imperial stout. German chocolate is an imperial stout, and brownie is also an imperial stout. So they're all imperial stouts.
Yeah, let's just know, Blue. It really helps for the audio podcast for you not to put the phone in between you and the mic.
Yeah, I didn't. This would be putting the phone between me and the mic. This is me not doing that.
Hey, pick up your glass. How much have you had to drink?
Half of the glass, at least.
Well, pick it up so we can see it. Like you're saying, no, you're saying half of a glass. That's not half of a fucking glass. You're slowing down though. It's fun. That's what it does to you.
Oh, I feel this. Like this is.
Oh, we hear it.
Yeah.
This
is strong shit.
Oh yeah, it hits you like a freight train. Because okay, so when you
so if we had done the 6 o'clock show, I would have been coming off of a workout. And then drinking this.
Oh boy.
That would have been bad.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I had dinner and I had some snacks. I had some snacks before this. Yeah, dude, no, fuck that. Like, I get off a workout and I'm fucking starving.
Dude, when we were at Macedon and we started with those, we were sitting there with brandy snifter glasses. And we were just pouring right off the keg. And we had it in the bathroom. We put the keg in the bathroom. Where else do you put the keg?
Yeah. Because in tub, fill it with ice.
We literally were like just tapping off that keg. And the first glass.
Did you see the picture? Did you see the size of the tub? We weren't filling it with ice.
No, we did climb in it though.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't see the picture?
Garden, Tom. There's a picture.
I don't remember every detail that you showed me in those photos. I remember the bathroom being very large.
I got to show you.
His eyes are glazed over. He's not going to remember anything you tell him.
No,
he's not going to remember the podcast.
No,
dude, I am not that far gone. You're
not even halfway, dude, and your eyes are glazed over on video.
Yes.
Well, no, hold on. But keep in mind that he's got like this. He's got his video going through like a VHS player. He somehow did some weird voodoo.
We went over this last time.
So I mean, really, it looks like they're glazed over, but really, it's this weird 1982 filter VHS thing that he's got going on.
Wait, dude, when you're sober and you listen to the podcast, you're gonna start out like, "Hey guys, I wanted to have a lot of fun." And you're like, "Bro, this is just good."
Be a little chill. But I was, speaking of VHSs, I was watching the last 2 weeks. I went back through and watched all of Gundam Wing.
Oh, nice.
Does not disappoint. That show aged well. Like Robotech, no, that did not age well.
Oh, I love Robotech.
It's so
It is. It's
clunky.
It's so bad.
And it's like,
so good.
Wait. The previous episode you were here, how the fuck did you all get there? Like, there's too many holes in it. Like, but Gundam Wing, man. And I watched it on Hulu. So I got to, it's the blood and, what did Hero used to say on TV? They edited it so it was, I'll destroy you. And he's like, I'll kill you. I was like, oh yeah, great. I watched the edited version of this. Let's see how this turns out.
Blue, I know the answer for you, but I'm going to ask Damok. Yeah. Damok, have you seen the Netflix show The Haunting of Bly Manor?
No, I've not watched it yet. We talked about it a little bit in Discord, and everybody said it was disappointing, so I haven't checked it out.
So if you're going into it thinking of it like The Haunting of Hill House, it's totally disappointing because it is not a horror.
Okay, because Vintage was the one that was talking a lot about it, and I was reading what he was saying, and I was like, oh, that's kind of disappointing.
It's not a horror, though. So, and that's why, Blue, you might actually enjoy this. It starts off like it's a ghost story, but it turns into kind of like a suspense mystery ending with like a love story.
Maybe
it's got some suspenseful parts in it, and it starts off where you think, oh, this is going to be a horror, but then it doesn't like it does something scary, and you're like, whoa! But then it kind of explains it out, and you're like, oh, well, that's not that scary. It's like it's kind of like when you're a kid. And you see something over in the corner, you see a shadow in the corner, and it freaks you out, and you get scared. And then you realize that it's just the drapes moving with the streetlights outside, and you left the window open, so it's making a flapping shadow on the wall, and you're like, oh, that's not really that scary. It's like that.
Well, okay, so I'm curious. So Have you heard about the movie that's coming out in 2020? It's a horror movie. It's called Antebellum.
I have it, dude. It's been out for a while now.
Really?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
Successful author Victoria Henley finds herself trapped in a horrifying reality that forces her to confront the past, present, and future before it's too late. Pretty much is this idea that this successful woman she's black and she's getting dragged back into the South during slavery. It's a horror movie. It's kind of like it's. I think it's directed by the same guy. No, maybe he didn't do this. There was another one where there was like this black guy was dating a white girl and he gets brought home and then it turns into some horror movie. I can't Get Out.
Get Out, yeah.
Yeah. Like that to me, like when I first saw the trailer, I was like, this seems like one of those like B-rated like horror movies that you talked about with like that you and D and his father used to watch.
Oh, you mean like Chinese Ghost Story and like the old Evil Deads and stuff?
This sounds like some woke version of that shit.
Have you seen Get Out?
No.
Have you, Cecil?
I'm pretty sure I have. I've watched
Blue,
a lot of scary
do yourself
movies.
a favor. Watch Get Out. It's one of those weirdo fucking movies until you get into it and you were like, oh God, that's fucked up. Like, so the movie's actually really stupid. Have you guys seen The Mist?
Oh yeah.
The movie's dumb, right? It's a monster movie. I just showed it to the girls tonight and we were eating dinner watching it. And the movie's dumb except for the ending. The ending just fucks you.
Oh, in the car?
Yep.
The ending
fucks you bad.
Oh,
and they all
hardcore.
just stop like, why did you tell me? Like, I thought it was a dumb monster movie, because it is a dumb fucking monster movie. And then you get to the end and it puts you through an emotional ride that you're like, oh, fuck me, that's just wicked.
That's the one with Thomas Jane, right?
Well, I don't know if it's Thomas Jane or not.
I'm pretty sure it's Thomas Jane.
I couldn't tell you that much. But
they made a show off of The Mist as well, like a season show.
I haven't seen a show. The movie that I watched was really good.
Oh, that movie's actually a remake too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is, because everything's a remake at this point. But if you watch Get Out is like, okay, this is kind of weird. This is kind of unnerving, and it's got a lot of the token black guy character in there that's always like, oh, he's so woke and he's telling his buddy all this shit. And like, they play it up. And then you get towards the end and you're like, oh, fuck me, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I saw Antebellum got like, what did they give it? IMDb 5.5 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 28.
Critics and audience were not a big fan of Antebellum. If you look,
okay, so tomato meter, so that's the critics, I think, 28%. The audience gave it 56.
Hold up your glass again.
There you go. Now you're halfway.
But if you guys really want to watch a good horror movie, I suggest Halloween Town. It's a Disney original. It is just
no, dude.
perfect.
No, dude. If we're talking horror movies right now, we're really going to talk horror movies. Sinister.
Okay. No, and I will give that to you, because Sinister is clinically proven to be the scariest horror movie out. They hooked people up to the heart monitors. There was a 150-person audience that watched it. They did over 100 horror movies over the span of, I think it was like 6 months or so. They watched all those, and Sinister proved to be the scariest and made everybody jump.
Wait,
Oh,
so
no. Sinister didn't just make everybody jump. Sinister made everybody in that friggin' room. They went home, they looked in their attic, and any one of them who found a box with 8mm tapes in it burned their fucking house to the ground.
So that beat out Omen.
Oh yeah, dude, Sinister's
What's the
fucking
one with
scary.
the girl who gets possessed?
An Exorcist.
Yeah, Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
Beat out those.
Oh yeah, dude,
Impressive.
Sinister's like, and every time I told people about Sinister, they're like, "Oh, it's not that scary." I'm like, "All right, let's watch it." We'd watch it, and they'd be like, "That's fucked up." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, this is like the 6th time I've watched it now because people keep telling me it's not scary."
I'll take your word for it, and I'll not watch it.
I watched it and I saw it coming, but I also saw, so technically the other movie that is supposed to be one of the most mindfuck scary movies was Hereditary. And we sat down and watched that for dinner, and I thought it was the dumbest fucking movie ever made, and yet it's awarded by critics and audience as being fucking terrifying, and I thought it was stupid. Maybe I missed something.
No, so like, so going through Sinister, him watching the films, and it's like, okay, they're getting progressively worse as you watch them. But really, the thing that always got me watching that show or watching that movie was the soundtrack that they had going in the background when he would watch those movies. That just, it was, dude, like when that when that lawnmower's going and like you're watching the scene of a family and then you're watching a scene of the family again, all of a sudden they're like, you're seeing a scene, like it's just the person mowing their lawn and you're like, you're not expecting that. You're just going, oh, okay, yeah, somebody's mowing their lawn. Next thing you know, over top of somebody, and you're like, holy shit.
Two things. One, completely unrelated to this. Mandalorian comes out tomorrow. Two, what's the name of that horror movie? I saw the tail end of it.
Debbie Does Dallas?
No. It's kind of like, it's not, okay, so horror is, to me, and I know there's some people are going, you're such a disgusting, filthy casual when it comes to these things, Blue.
Mostly me.
Horror is, it never dies.
Oh, that was a great one with Henry Rollins.
No. That's what it is. That's the theme of it. It never dies. It's usually predictable.
I think his was.
Then you have suspense thrillers, and those are usually like weakened state individuals facing off of well prepared or vicious individuals. Like I would say that's what more so what comes of the humans that you interact with in like the video game Last of Us. The people that'll like kill you because they either want to eat you or they want to steal your shit. Like they have no morality anymore. But there was one, I think it's Last House on the Left or some shit like that, where it's like the daughter gets brutalized and the dad like hunts these people the fuck down. I remember the end of that. I got to see that where the guys got him in a basement and he's taking the door off of a microwave. And I'm not talking like your microwave that you have in your house. No, I'm talking like that freaking microwave that's at every fucking 7-Eleven gas station in the last like 10 years. And he's like stuck his head in there and turns that damn thing on and just starts roasting the man's head while he's still the fuck alive. I'm like, that shit's dark.
So like, horror, there's so many different levels of horror. You've got the shock value horror, like Saw, and like that one you described, where they're just trying to shock the shit out of you. Just something, like Hostel. It was just, we're trying to shock you. And that can go a couple of different ways. Usually it goes like the gory way. We're just trying to really, really just shock the shit out of you. It's not really scary. It's just more gory and shocking. So you're like, oh my God. Then you've got like the suspense jump scare ones where they build you up and then they jump out at you and like really just work on that level of that fear. But then you've got the ones, and these are my favorite. You've got those psychological ones where they're the slow burn, where you're watching Oh God, Fritzen, I can't keep talking now. Now I gotta wave. I don't even know what I was talking about.
The slow burn psychological horror is what I prefer overall. Like,
Yes.
watching, and the movie's not actually all that good, but The Cell was a decent psychological movie.
Oh, dude, that guy
right?
who plays the villain in The Cell, I love. He also plays the Kingpin in Daredevil. He's played a lot of, but he plays a great friggin' like mind effed up guy. Like I guarantee that guy is fucked up in real life.
Oh, probably. Event Horizon is another build up, and it's just a fuck you psychological movie that I really enjoyed.
But Event Horizon's got
scares.
but Event Horizon's got like a perfect mix. Like Event Horizon is one of those perfect horror movies because it's got the mix of the psychological scare, like where they're talking about this ship going into hell and the guy's talking Latin when he comes out. They've got the gore for where the guy clawed his eyes out. And you're like, oh man, that's fucked up. You've got this suspenseful, like, what is this ship? Where is it? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Then you've got where they're trying to fix the ship, to fix their ship, to get the hell out of there. Like, just everything about that movie. Like, it's the perfect mix of it all. And there's so few movies that really nail that perfect mix.
Right. And like I said, Event Horizon to me is one of the scariest movies, and I absolutely love it. I show it to other people, and I don't think that they actually pay attention. They're just looking for the jump scares, and when they're not there, like, well, this movie's kind of boring, but do you even know what it's about?
Yeah. Yeah, like, think about this for a second. You have a ship that went into hell. It came back, and everybody's dead. And like the first thing that nailed me where like I really like it hooked into me hardcore was when they did their scan of the ship and she says something really, really simple. And it's something that just laid the groundwork and terrified me the whole movie was where she said, I'm getting life readings from all over the ship. And she showed it and it's like literally the whole ship is glowing and I'm like, that ship is fucking alive. It's going to eat them. Get the hell out of there.
When you said that it's got the gore, and it does have the gore factor because there is some really gory scenes in there, but it doesn't go over the top.
Yeah, it's got the perfect mix.
It hits it, and you're like, oh fuck, that's shock value gore for. I think it's only one really good scene that's shock value gore.
Well, there's the scene with the chick where she opens up her eyes and her eyes are completely gaping gone, and then the scene where you see whatever his name is, Grant. I just know him as Alan Grant from Jurassic Park. But he's in there and he's got his whole face clawed out. And then the ending scene where he's like got the Pinhead slices all over him, but he's not really Pinhead. So, I mean, there were some gory parts. And there was like,
Wait, wasn't he called Hellraiser?
Yeah, well,
Pinhead guy?
No, his name was Pinhead in Hellraiser.
Hold up your drink. He's starting to nod off. Look at him like, he's just like, yeah, it wasn't he Pinhead? And he starts to look down like, oh yeah, no.
He's looking at his phone.
I'm looking at my phone. I'm multitasking here, dudes.
No, but there was also some other gore, some shock value gore, like when that chick fell from the above the engine, she fell and all of a sudden like all her bones broke and shit. Like that was fucked up. Oh, when the dude decompresses.
I'll give you that.
When the dude explosively decompresses, like there was some good gore scenes.
I mean, shock value horror, like explosive decompression. That's you're kind of expecting to see a little bit of that. But yeah, I will give you. There's a little bit more gore than I really thought about until you started pointing out some scenes. I'm like, shit, you know what? You're right.
But they're not. But it's not like over the top gore. It's not like Saw where this person's. Yeah, it's not like they're just digging in through somebody's guts to pull out a key that they're still alive. They're just paralyzed. It's not that. It's just, I don't know. Event Horizon's got a really special place in my heart. While I personally feel that Sinister is way scarier than Event Horizon, I would always choose Event Horizon. Like, if anybody says, hey, I want to watch a good horror movie, Event Horizon. Yeah, but I want it to be like a sci-fi, Event Horizon.
If you want to actually sit down and pay attention to the movie from start to finish, Event Horizon. I think Sinister, you're right. Overall, it's going to be a scarier film, and you don't have to pay that much attention because it's one of those you're going to put the blanket over your eyes when you're watching it half the time anyways.
Accurate. All right, Blue, can I now talk about your friggin' wedding?
I mean, now that we're like an hour into recording, sure, why not?
All right, well, where can people find... I'm joking. No. So you're getting married, dude. I'm super excited.
Yeah, let's see.
15th, right? No, 14th.
14th, yeah, 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Pretty much at this point.
Dude, you getting excited?
Kind of. I thought it would hit me more. I think it's going to hit me more on the day.
Not the changes, man. It's exactly the same.
There's just so much shit going on that it's just kind of like, yeah.
At this point, you just can't wait till it's over.
Maybe.
Dude,
I don't know. I did I went through a lot more emotions when I was writing her letter for her wedding day, or for our wedding day.
Yeah, for her wedding day, I was gonna say, are you just skipping out now?
Yeah, no. It's sorry.
I say, because I'm not getting you that drunk.
No. Yeah, I need to stay sober that day for the most part.
I like the caveat there, for the most part. That leaves such a wide berth for me.
No, it does not leave very much of a wide range.
Dude, you're making me wear pants. It leaves a wide berth.
Clothes does not include assless chaps. Does not. It does not. I'm just
saying, you're making me wear pants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I said fully clothed still. I added that caveat.
And I will be fully clothed for a nudist colony.
If you're wearing assless chaps, you're not going to be fully clothed.
From the front, I will be.
Whatever. But yeah, it's coming up. It's not really what we planned.
Yeah, this whole COVID thing really did fuck everybody over.
It did. Yeah, my family. It was like my family, was like the main reason why we did this, because it's like I'm very close to them, and Brittany really just wanted a small thing, but I was like, yeah, my family's not gonna fly with them. So it's like we're gonna have to invite all these people, and she's like, all right, and then they've all pretty much dropped out.
Well,
yeah, for the most part, we still have. I mean, I understand why they've done it. It's, there's a lot of them are old and, health issues.
Yeah. And there's no point in risking that. I mean,
no, yeah.
There just really isn't any point to risking that. I if I were in the same situation, I would much rather whomever that is live for the next 10 years than come to my wedding, if that were the choice.
Yeah. I've been told her grandmother isn't being allowed to come. I was like, if I was 90, I think she's like 98, I'd be like, yeah, fuck you.
If I lived to 98, fuck
I'm going to die watching my granddaughter go down the aisle.
I was going to say, yeah, if I lived to 98, well, don't try to tell me not to do something, because what's it matter?
Exactly. It's like,
don't eat that bacon. Why? What, was it going to take years off my life? When are those years coming?
Hopefully when I turn 98, we'll be like the 40K universe, and I'll just have cybernetic implants so I can live for another 300 years. But yeah, until then, I'm not going to make it to no fucking 98.
Dude, all I want to do is live long enough where I can get one of those pull start cock things, have a little choke on there, have a little button
to enjoy with his second wife.
Yeah, but would you actually have feeling in all of that?
Why would I be feeling?
If I'm not getting any enjoyment out of it, she can scream and moan and have a great time, but if I don't feel nothing,
have you read Dune? They didn't have physical intercourse. It was all about the stimulation of the mind crap.
Now, okay, if this is like RimWorld and I can install a joy wire and just kind of flick it from time to time and be happy, I'm doing that. Put me in my bedroom, yep.
I was going to say, dude, I let somebody stab me in the dick. There's no more sensation anymore. It's gone.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm going to write up an article and put it on the G.N.A website. How I got stabbed in the dick and asked for it.
You would. But
Actually, I should say how I paid for it.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to actually seeing you again because it's been a long time since I've seen you in person, and it'd be nice to finally meet the infamous Destructobot.
Yeah. And you get to meet Lex.
Yeah, now I get to meet her for the first time. It'll be great.
Yeah,
and
Destructobot is taller than me, though.
Dude, she's gotten big, man.
Yeah, she's still in middle school, or is she finally moving to high school?
Oh, she's in 8th. Seventh? She's in 7th? Holy shit.
Jesus.
She's technically not even a teenager yet.
And she's taller than you.
Well, but in her defense, the milkman was tall too.
I always said I had till about the end of 6th grade. I was right. In July, she passed me.
Fudge. I don't think I passed my mom until I was in 9th grade in height.
She's 12.
Yeah, Jesus.
So speaking of kids, now that you're getting married, there, it's on the prospects there.
It's in the plan.
All right,
plan is to have kids.
All right,
5 years from now.
No, we're not waiting that long. We're too old. We don't want one kid. We want more than one. So we'll probably get working on that within like a year, I'd say.
Well, remember,
2 years later, he's got fucking quintuplets.
Yeah.
Damok, if that happens, I'm coming to find you.
Hey, you know where I live, man. I've never fucking
you know what?
I'll have enough alcohol for the both of us to be like, oh my God, I don't know how you do that.
Britt and I have had this discussion. She wants 3. I'm like, no, 2. I'm like, 1 at a time, hon. Like, let's see if you really want to go past, like 1.
You're going to have 1 the first time and then twins the second time.
That's what she fucking said. And I'm like, don't you dare curse me with that shit. Don't you dare curse me with that shit.
The hex has been placed.
Well, we had a neighbor who did have 1 and then twins the second time. So literally 12 months and 2 days, he had 3 kids.
And she's like, won't it be great? And I'm like, yeah. You really want to deal with 2 crying babies at the same time? Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, it'll be great. So would be snorting Drano, but you don't see me drumming under the sink.
We'll see what happens.
Well, I hope we won't see what happens because I already saw that once, and seriously, it's fucked me up.
That's why we only got 1.
I kind of want to see what happens, only so I can publish it, make money.
Yeah, but we got everything done. Cake's done. Invites got sent out. Wedding rings.
All right.
We're going to get the marriage license on Monday.
All right, so I have to wear pants. I get it.
Yeah.
I have to wear a shirt. I get it.
Yes.
Can I at least bring my paintball marker?
What's your paintball marker?
My
It won't
paintball
make it
marker.
through the airport.
I'll ship it. It'll make it there.
What the heck's a paintball marker?
It's a paintball marker. You use it.
Your paintball gun?
No, it's
They
not a
don't call
gun.
them guns. They call them paintball markers.
They're markers.
We call them paintball guns down here in Florida.
Well, then you're
You could
wrong.
bring it. I don't know what the heck you're going to do with it.
Well, I was going to load in like crab balls and just ping, ping, ping.
I mean, supposedly my sister's bringing a boy that I've never met before. I might have you chase him off.
Oh, that's easy.
All
Well, if I'm doing that, I'm bringing the
down
Odashi.
there. If he allows you to bring your marker, let me know. I have some police issued OC paintballs.
Oh no!
You just hit 'em with powder.
If I'm going down to scare somebody off, I'm bringing the Odashi. There is nothing more terrifying than a 6.5-foot naked man running at you with a 7-foot sword.
Jesus.
Serious. Like, I am dead serious. If anybody ever breaks into my house, they will have PTSD because of me. Because they're going to walk in, they'll be fully armed, they'll have like a gun in their hand. All of a sudden, there'll be a 6.5-foot naked man with a sword going, "Get over here, boy, I want to hear you squeal like a pig!" And I'm going to run at him, and he's not going to know what the hell to do. He's going to shit his pants, drop his gun, and run. And there it is, me, naked, chasing him down the street with a friggin' sword in my hand, my golden locks waving in the wind, and me chasing him going, "Don't run on me!" That bastard will never break into another person's house because he will have PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be sitting there sleeping and wake up in the middle of the night going, "No, I'm not Pig."
That's
I'm
good.
gonna give that fucker night terrors. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I necessarily want to scare him off. I just want him to know that if he screws up, that there are dire consequences.
See, that's when you do it the right way. You see this little teeny Swiss Army knife, right? It's nice and small. It's this wonderful little pocket Swiss Army knife. The blade is very small. And everybody thinks, oh, you can't really do a whole lot of damage. You can reach a person's kidneys with this little teeny blade. And it's very, very painful. And you can do irreparable harm.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell that to my dad because he still carries one of those little guys around in his little like chain purse thing.
I got to go with Ryan Reynolds. It's a memory maker. You're going to remember somebody who chases after you with a 6-foot sword. It's gonna be a thing.
Very true. But you're not going to chase this poor guy who hasn't done anything wrong yet with a 6-foot sword.
Or Deadpool. If you look in her general direction again, you're going to learn that I have some that I also have some hard spots. That came out wrong. Or did it? Has anybody had pineapple and olive on a pizza?
I've done.
I don't like olives, so I'm never going to try this shit. But has anybody actually done that?
I've done pineapple. Yeah. We've done pineapple. I've never done olives.
Pineapple and olive.
Yeah, I've never done pineapples and olives.
Now,
I've done pineapples and olives
or black olives.
Good. Like it.
Black olives, yes. I'm not a big fan of green olives to begin with.
So, but are you talking about green olives or black olives, Blue?
No, black olives. Yeah.
Okay, black olives.
Yeah, because I don't think I've seen green olives on pizza before.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, so it's black olive and pineapple on pizza.
I could see it.
Now, was it Lex that told me that I need to eat the pineapple, I was going to say black olives, but it's jalapenos, pineapple jalapeno. I did pineapple jalapeno and black olives, and holy fuck balls, dude! You get a 3-topping pizza. That shit is good as fuck.
I just don't like olives. I've tried so hard. I just don't like them.
Oh, I love black olives.
It wasn't me that told you that, but that does sound good. It would be very reminiscent in a lot of ways of like a pineapple salsa, where you get the spice and the sweet together.
Yeah, the sweet and the spice held. Maybe it was a different friend from Facebook. It was some girl told it to me, and it was last couple of years, and it was really fucking good. And I highly recommend it. I know, Blue, you don't like black olives. I don't think they have green olives for pizza because that's
I don't like olives.
Weird.
Period.
I don't like olive period either. It's just gross. Tastes salty and.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Give me a can of black olives and I'm a happy goddamn camper. If you give me green olives, though, I swear to fucking God, there better be a bottle of vodka to accompany them.
Oh, yeah. Martini, I'm okay with that. No, I still do. I would just crack open a can of black olives and just mow out. That's me.
See, now that you've told me that, Damok, I'm really disappointed that Cecil and you don't work together anymore because I would just send Cecil a can of black olives for and then put it in a box with glass that says break in case Damok mad.
You know, who says we don't work together?
Very true. Very true.
There's a $1,000 referral bonus for the company that I work for, and I think I might have got on lockdown for a spot. As soon as they have anything Linux related, I definitely know who I'm going to refer.
Well, keep in mind that Linux isn't my only skill.
No, I know that Linux is not your only skill, but I want you to take an actual good spot, not just a help desk fucking position, because I will never pitch help desk to you again.
I wouldn't be on a help desk with my MBA.
Correct. And so I'm looking for something better for you in the area that I work.
Oh, speaking of which, a buddy of mine, talking about good news and jobs, a buddy of mine who has been out of work for about 1.5 years now, used to work for KeyBank, was let go, was a whole bunch of bullshit, was let go, has been looking for a job. He finally got a job. He's going to be working for Facebook. He's making.
I mean, that sounds great, but
hold on. Listen. He gave me the whole rundown, and this is fucking awesome. He's making double what he made at KeyBank. Okay, so first off, he's making double. He's got to move to Ohio, which that's fine for double what he's making. Fuck, I'll move to friggin' Venezuela or I don't care.
Yeah,
whatever.
right. I would
Depends on where you're
Ohio,
moving.
I don't care.
Though. If you move to California, double is not going to go very far.
Agreed,
Moving
but
to
I would move to
Ohio.
Ohio
Yeah.
for double.
Yeah. So they're like part of the package is he's getting like a gym membership. Like they're just paying for it. Like here it is. You get this automatically. They're paying for all of his moving expenses to get out there. So everything he's moving, they're literally movers show up, pack up his shit, move it there. Done.
That's typical big tech company. The top 5 will do that.
Yeah, dude, he is super stoked, and he is like, he called me the other day. Actually, it was yesterday. And the man like never calls me anymore. You know, we text every now and then. I'll call him. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm in the air. I'm coming to say hi. But you know, he doesn't call me typically. So I'm in the middle of a meeting, and he calls, and my phone's going off, and I'm seeing this, my bud. I'm like, shit. And I just looked up and I said, I apologize, but I have to go. I have to take this call. This man never calls me. I'm concerned there might be something wrong. And they're like, yo, go. So I literally went out, and he's like, dude, I got the job. And I was so happy for him. I'm like, dude, awesome. And he's just like, I'm just beside myself. I don't even know what to do. I'm like, go outside and scream something. It's awesome, man. It's just so happy for him. But he's got like all this other shit goes along with it. He listed off all this great shit that happens, and I don't even remember half of it. But it was funny. I went back into the meeting. I sat down, and my boss's boss, the director, is there, and he's the guy like running the meeting. So I sit down. I just kind of like get in, sit down, and everybody goes quiet, and they look over at me, and I'm just kind of staring, and they're like, "Well, is he okay?" And I'm like, "Actually, yeah, He's been out of work for like 1.5 years, and he just got a job with Facebook. And it's a really sweet gig, and he's super happy, and I'm happy for him." And they're like, "Oh man." And then we all started talking, and my boss's boss, Dave, is just sitting there kind of giving this look of like, "Can we get on with the fucking meeting?" And I'm like, I wasn't going to say anything. I tried to sneak in.
Yeah.
So how is this going to help G.N.A podcast become more predominant on Facebook?
Well, are you opposed to taking a shot in the mouth?
No. No, I'm not. But you know what? This is your podcast. I'm just a special guest, so I don't have to take no shots in the mouth.
Let's ask Shadow.
Shadow's long gone, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
If
He's
you can get
vaporized.
Shadow to come back on Discord, like, I'll take a shot from you in the mouth twice.
Yeah, he has that. Well, no, dude, he's been working on his Azure certification. So he's literally like, he's just,
Have you seen his progress?
yeah, man. I
Yeah,
did.
he linked his shit to me and like, damn, dude, he's gonna, at this fucking point in time, if Microsoft doesn't pick him up directly, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, he's really putting in some time on this. And I'm super impressed. So I'm really happy for him. I really hope he makes it far. But I just looked at the time. So we got to wrap this shit up, B.
Yeah, we do.
So, Damok, where can people find you at, good sir?
I exclusively troll the G.N.A Discord. I'm the ultimate shit talker. You can always find me there. So join the Discord and talk shit to me. I fucking dare you, because, yeah, it's going to be fun.
What about you, Blue? Where can people find you at?
You can find me on the G.N.A Discord. You can find me on other Discords, but you can only find me being more active on the G.N.A Discord than any other Discord on the G.N.A Discord. You can also find me on Twitter at BlueShark45. But if they ban me, you can also find me on Parler at BlueShark45 as well. I'm there on Twitter until they ban me, folks. Just like I'm there on this show until they ban me.
Or you finish that 120 and pass the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, he's going to bed in like 5 seconds.
No, I'm going to get in a snack.
And I'm Cecil Xavier, your host. You can find... Oh, wait, actually. Hold on.
No. You don't want to find me. I will haunt your ass.
So, 8mm film, like, haunt your ass? Or what kind of haunting are we talking about here?
You'd be lucky if it was 8mm film.
No, but it wouldn't be like 8mm film Sinister. It'd be like 8mm film Nicolas Cage, where it was a snuff film, like that.
Word.
I'm Cecil Xavier, your host. You can find me on Cecil vs. Games on Twitter, Cecil Xavier everywhere else. Ustream, Facebook, what are all the apps that I was on? Grindr. I don't think I'm on Parler.
Plenty of Fish?
Bumble, Plenty of Fish, BiCupid, 3Cupid, Cupid something or other.
It's okay, Cupid. If you're going to make this shit up, you need to get it right. You need to
right, dear God, dude,
your lies.
It's okay, Cupid. That's what we use to fuck girls in the army. Come on now.
We hope you enjoyed the show. G.N.A, Games, Nerds, and Alcohol. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Reviews help people find the show, so if you enjoy listening to us, let other people know. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play Music, Podcast Addict, Player FM, Stitcher, Spreaker, MyTuner, Your Listen, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and a whole bunch of other places. If we aren't someplace, let us know. We'll upload there.
You can also follow us on Twitter or Facebook by searching at G.N.A Podcast. You can also join our Discord chat. Just see the pinned tweet.
We do a game show night every first Saturday of every month on Mixer at www.mixer.com/G.N.A Podcast.
Join us every Wednesday night at 19:30 Eastern Time on Cast.gg for Anime Night, hosted by BlueShark45.
And join us every second Saturday of the month for Horror Movie Night, hosted by Zyberblood.
We want to thank Morgan BS Photography for our artwork and logo. Check him out at morganbs.com.
And please email us at GNApodcast@GNAinyourdNA.1 with all your questions, comments, or death threats. We would love to hear from you. And last but not least, please be sure to check out our website at...
And we have a website. Where the hell's that website at?
www. The girls are asleep. Fuck you. I can't be really loud because it's a weekday. I don't give a shit no more. And Blue is really fucking drunk. I don't care what he says because he slowed the fuck down really bad during the podcast, but it's been a lot of fun. .com or GNApodcast.com.
I'm just going to take that and jack the gain up as loud as it will go. Like, I am going to blow out all fidelity on that. It's just going to be so loud, you have no idea.
And okay, I will set another... Okay, Google, set a reminder for tomorrow at 12 p.m.
Alright, tomorrow at noon. What's the reminder?
Listen to the episode that's not actually out yet because I fucked up bad.
Now I gotta fucking edit this episode, get it out by tomorrow noon. Fuck!
Hey, you don't do anything to work, right?
No. Well, guys, thanks for joining me. Have a great night.
Oh, man, have a great
Good night,
Blue,
everybody.
Let me see the glass. It's gotta be empty. You can't end the fucking show without it. Now drink the sediment. You'll be alright.
I drank most of the
You
sediment.
drank that already.